Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jodessy and we're speaking everything the Baddies South reunion. So yesterday was Sunday and the part 3 finally came out, and I really want to make this video all in one part so we can speak about the messiness. Now, the very first episode, day 1, we get a lot of the girls getting ready. We get a sense that there is some like Twitter beef. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with them and I normally never do. So I don't know what the beef was about. Oh, I need lotion. I didn't know what the beef was about, but it seemed like we start off and the girls are already like, they're already talking. You see Jayla's talking to Rock and Rock is on like, she seems upset. She got a cute blue wig on and she seemed hella mad. And Jayla's like, I need to know our energy. And I'm just like, okay. Like, that's real weird. But it is what it is. That's how y'all friendship roll. We already seen throughout the season that sort of like Jayla and Chrisean, they sort of have this like this friendship that's a little odd where they do feed off of each other a lot, right? They do feed off of each other. It does seem like at times they look to each other. I don't want to say like Jayla always looks at Rock and Rock never looks at Jayla. Like, they've been seen exchanging glances and it does seem like they either one ask each other permission for things, or they just kind of like being on the same page. And I do feel like throughout this reunion you would see Jayla's frustration because like in the past when they were in the house, they were, I feel like, more on the same page than they were when it came to this reunion. And I think personally, nobody even asked me, but guess what? I think personally, it had a lot to do with the fact that Blueface was there, right? So we cut behind, and I have never seen, like, this is the first time I've ever seen a reunion where somebody's significant other was there, like, at the reunion. It's normally never happened. Like, I've never seen Natalie's husband or any of these husband, wives, whatever, pop up at the reunion, but Blueface was allowed to be there. He was allowed to be in Chrisean's dressing room, and that's probably largely due to the fact that him and Chrisean, and we found out right when episode 3 came out, him and Chrisean are having their own show called Crazy in Love, which the title is fitting. Like, who we kidding? The title is very fitting. So it's all good. So maybe that's why her and Jayla weren't really seeing eye to eye. And then it also seemed like Natalie sort of had a little bit to do with that, where Natalie might have been putting a bug into one ear, or Chrisean might have been venting to Natalie about Jayla and then had her words twisted. It sort of seemed like that, but we never really get into that. And the reason we were never able to get into that and really like that's kind of what the people wanted to hear is because there's so many things that happen. First of all, we had Sydney Starr show up.
So, my eyes are correct.
She's talking about, I want to have a conversation with you, Natalie. If that's not a plug that she wants to be on the conversation, you know, Princesses and Ray J show with Natalie, like, I feel like she used those words in particular. Like, instead of I want to talk to you, it's I want to have a conversation. I just want a conversation. I just want a conversation. And I feel like that was foreshadowing that Natalie and Sydney are going to have a conversation soon. So I guess there's going to be something else there. When Sydney shows up, she says that she was told that she could be there, and actually people have pulled the receipts, and she was on live with Natalie, and Natalie said, I got a seat for you on the couch at the reunion.
Sydney,
Bitch, are you silly, stupid, or slow? What the fuck? Which one is it?
Sydney, do you want to just come to the reunion? Sydney, would you like to come to the reunion?
You want to come to the reunion? Because I can smack you there.
I would love to.
Please,
all right, we'll see you at the reunion.
I would love to have a seat on this chair of the reunion.
You will have a chair at the reunion.
Because I would like to talk.
And then when she showed up, people looked at her like she's crazy. Number one, my message to Sydney, I don't think she's as crazy as people are making her seem. Do I feel like she wants attention, she wants clout? Yes, but I also feel like for Sydney, I feel like she can be very annoying, but it does. And I do remember her sister was at the reunion for her season. And her sister was trying to fight some. But listen, I feel like Sydney is a really genuine person. I think they might be like a screw loose that like honestly might be a screw loose, but I don't think she's used to like this Hollywood stuff and how people say stuff. I don't think she's used to like sarcasm and whatever. So Natalie moves funny, and we're gonna get into Natalie in a little bit, but Natalie does move very funny with the girls. But how many times y'all gonna say Natalie move funny before y'all start moving back funny? Like, it doesn't make any sense, because I feel like every damn show it's, oh, but Natalie is acting weird and Natalie's acting strange. Okay, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on, like,
don't do it. Don't do it.
why in the world are we still trusting Natalie to not act funny when every damn episode y'all like, she acted funny, she acted funny, so stop telling her stuff. Like, oh, she told, so why are you still talking to her?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Keep it business. Y'all want to be best friends, y'all want to be buddy with Natalie, and then be confused when Natalie is acting weird, when you say all she does is act weird. So why are you confused? Like, that just never made any sense to me. Like, keep y'all stories straight. So Sydney, she just gotta learn, take a deep breath, understand that even though Natalie might be telling you one thing, it looks good for ratings, right? It looks really good for ratings when you're coming up and you're trying to fight persuasion, especially because Sydney is trans. And because these are women, when she was actually on her Baddies episode, there was actually, like, I think a security guard or a driver that was like, if you touch one of these girls, I'm gonna fuck you up because blah, 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 blah. Like, because of that. And, like, so she's not gonna go on national TV and hit a cisgendered woman. So I don't understand. If we knew that from Baddies 1, I didn't even understand why persuasion even had to hit her. But I do feel like this is all the stuff we didn't even get to talk about at the reunion, and oh my god. I don't feel like Persuasion had any right to hit Sydney, because Sydney wasn't trying to fight, and we already knew from Baddies 1 that Sydney wasn't going to hit a cis woman. So I feel like after getting mopped by Chrisean like 2-3 times, she felt like she needed to prove something. And Sydney is not a fighter. And how many times we gotta say that Sydney is not a fighter? Like, I don't understand. Like, even if she says she wants to fight, have you ever seen Sydney swing? No. So why are you even putting your hands on Sydney? That doesn't even make sense. And it does feed into the fact that, like, you have Persuasion has a bullying narrative on the show.
Child. Anyway, so
we didn't get a chance to get into that. Why do I keep saying we didn't get a chance to get into that? Because between Natalie and Chrisean Rock, Jesus Christ, in episode 2 and 3, all it was nonsense. We start off, the girls finally get to the stage. Before they even get on the stage, Rolly and Slim are in a heated argument with Natalie because Natalie threw her juice at them. We not even on the stage yet, EP. Why are you doing that? Like, how unprofessional. I understand, but cameras aren't even rolling back there. But I feel like she threw her juice in order to, like, get them hyped up and amped up to get on. But however, they wanted to fight. So now they coming on the stage. There's already an altercation. There's already a damn fight. Trina don't know what is going on. I feel like Trina, like, I feel like that was like Chrisean's godmother or something. She was just like, come on, baby. It's okay, baby. Like, it was a lot of Baby and Rock. Rock was allowed to get, like, belligerently drunk because she kept saying, I'm drunk, I'm drunk, I'm drunk. And I'm like, okay, baby, you drunk, but you need a damn muzzle. Like, what? Every 5 seconds you need to be talking. And Rock wouldn't let nobody, not even Jayla, she wouldn't let nobody finish their damn thought. You was thinking something, and if she didn't agree with what she said, she didn't agree with the thing, she would sit there and she'd be like, what are you talking about? That's a lie. Like, literally, I think Persuasion said that she was a Virgo, and Rock was like, what Virgos say stuff to hurt somebody? She's up, she's ready to fight. That continues throughout the whole entire reunion. Nobody could get a word in without Chrisean talking over them, because she's clearly still pissed off about the Persuasion stuff, even though Persuasion sort of like how she was handling things and how she was sort of speaking about things, it seemed like she did certain things for the camera and that she apologized. But however, with the apology, it sort of felt like you already know how things go. So like, yeah, it's apology, but it's not really an apology. So I think that's what was rubbing Chrisean the wrong way, because it's like, yo, you're apologizing, so it's gonna be seem like I'm gonna forgive you, but at the same time you're blaming like production, you're blaming, but nobody held a gun to your head and tell you to say what you said. So why are we like not taking accountability for what was said? Like, you're blaming being a Virgo or a Pisces, whatever the hell. You're blaming this. You're blaming production. You're saying, oh, well, off camera versus on camera. But at the end of the day, it seems very, and I think Chrisean even said it seems very odd to her when people have a personality on camera versus off camera. So Persuasion was moving like Natalie moves. Like, Natalie is very clear that she has an on camera versus an off camera, which is why girls keep saying like, oh, me and Natalie be cool, but then when a clip drops from the season, she's talking mad mess on me online, and then she's trying to hit me up like she's cool again. She's not trying to hit you up like she's cool again. She's literally saying that stuff online for ratings. That's it. She just wants the views. She wants the clicks. She wants to go viral, because at the end of the day, this is how Natalie is feeding her family, right? So even if she gets you all mad at her, even if she gets you mad, like, she's an actress. She's not really like, you know? And when she does that, people are really getting upset. And I'm like, you need to understand that Natalie's playing a game. So you gotta either play the game with her or stop showing up to her game, because it's her show. Like, what? And then also for the Zeus Network, like, honestly, I really think they need to reconsider Natalie's role up in this show, because there's no reason that Natalie should be in the house. She's too damn old, and it always turns into like everybody against Natalie. Like, Natalie don't need to be in the damn house, okay? Like, Rolly done black to eye during this reunion. Like, hopefully that's enough to make her sit herself down and realize that you can start things from behind the scenes, honey. You don't need to be on camera. You don't need to be in the house with these girls playing mediator, introducing blah blah blah. You don't need to do that. We didn't have that on Bad Girls Club. We don't need you here. Like, at the end of the day, what Baddies should have been, and I hope this is what Baddies West is, because I did see that they did an audition call. What Baddies should do is like another Bad Girls Club. It's like another Bad Girls Club where they do auditions, they have the girls come in, they have the girls live in one house. We don't need to be touring ATL in Houston, whatever. Have the girls live in one house. They drive each other crazy enough. Take away their phones, because you not about to take away somebody as big as Chrisean's rock phone, Jayla's phone, Rolly's phone, Slim's phone. But these no-name girls, yeah, take away their phones. Throw them in a house together. They're going to go crazy. It's going to be views. It's going to be whatever. You don't need that. What they need Jayla and all of them for, they need them to, one, host the reunion, okay? They need to be the host. You're going to host, you're going to do day one host with Natalie, day two host with whatever. Fine. They need them to be the criteria. We pick the girls. They need to televise all those auditions, have girls sending in tapes, all of that. All of that. And then pull a damn oxygen and put the girls' names, put the girls' faces up on the wall, just so people can mess them up and get upset over pictures on the wall. Like, it needs to go more like that, because I don't understand. Like, I'm not trying to pay to see Natalie and Rolly fight. Which I feel like Rolly, I'm happy because she also announced that she's getting her own show. Like, I never knew of Rolly before Baddies season 3, because I didn't, before Baddies season 2, because I never watched like A Real Love at Chance or whatever, One More Chance. I never watched that. So Slim kind of was annoying, but I also feel like Slim really didn't do nothing. But everybody magically always had a problem with Slim, because Slim always, like, she would talk. The only person she ever like popped off on was Chrisean, which honestly, like, she could have hopped on the, like, I don't feel like she could have took Chrisean, and she clearly couldn't have taken Chrisean. But that was a David and Goliath ass fight. Like, if you sat there and you picked out Chrisean to start with, and Chrisean is not even, she looked at like, oh, you talking to me? Like, she wasn't even paying attention. Like, so if that is the case, like, Slim, she got heart. You can't say she got heart, because if we were thinking about evenly matched, then Slim would have went after Scotty. But you never see beef between Slim and Scotty, even when the only time you would see beef between Slim and Scotty, which was real weird, is when Natalie was fighting Rolly on stage, and then Scotty stood up, Slim stood up, so Scotty stood up. But instead of the beef being between Slim and Scotty, two evenly matched people, all of a sudden it was between Rolly and Scotty. And I guarantee you Scotty didn't get up to have no function with Rolly, but Rolly done smacked the mess out of this girl, smacked the taste out her mouth. And I don't know if that gave Ann and Bianca over there, I don't know if that gave her flashbacks, because girl, when she had knocked the Cocoa Pebbles out of Ann's head, I said, wow, after that episode, Ann didn't sit down and didn't be quiet, and she didn't want no more mess. She found Jesus after that slap. So Scotty, she got slapped, and Scotty found the devil, because she wasn't really popping. She wasn't saying nothing. She wasn't like trying to fight really. She just got up because she saw that Slim got up, which made no sense why Slim got up, because it's like, I know y'all 10, but it's 100 right now, fighting right now. So what's the one doing with the 2 zeros? The 2 zeros got it. So the other one from across the hall, she got up, and then now Rolly want to fight her. That didn't make no damn sense to me.
And turn your big ass around and get the fuck back to your fucking seat. The fuck is wrong with your ashy ass?
But she got hit, Scotty got hit, then she decided that she was gonna fight Rolly. That was perfectly interesting, because everybody was like kicking Rolly. I felt like Natalie, she tried to do the samurai kick, she ended up falling, she ended up on the floor, embarrassing. But Scotty, when she did kick Rolly, Rolly did fall. And Rolly needs to, like, not gonna say nothing, but Rolly's titties everywhere. Like, she needs to be sponsored by next collab move with her, because her titties are everywhere. She needs to be sponsored by or work with partnership by for like big like plus size bras, like, you know, like 38 or 42H bras or something like that, because like they was low, they was hanging. Her tattoos are all over the place. Like, I was trying to look at one, she said princess, like hate or something, love life, or I don't know. They look like prison tattoos, honestly. It looked like somebody took a needle and a big pen in prison and put these tattoos on her, because the tattoos look horrible. And like, I understand that they had pictures that had surfaced of Rolly in the food stamp line, so she not no rich person, but that's perfectly fine, because you ain't gotta be rich. And it just, and Natalie also said, what are you making? Like 200, like 2,000. So that's like a regular check, and I believe that that might be the actual amount, because Rolly One didn't say like whatever. She didn't say like, no, I'm not, and she didn't counter with an amount. And Natalie's the EP, so I'm assuming you know. One thing that I didn't like about Natalie, Miss Natalie, is that every 5 seconds she needed to say that she was an EP. Baby, we get it. It's your show. Guess what? You said, cut the camera. We're done with the reunion. And there was another episode after. And the cameras kept rolling. And what you did, you got your monkey self back on the damn stage, and you sat down, put your sunglasses on after Rolly blacked your eye and gave you a fat eye, right? And you sat down and you be quiet. So I don't understand. Oh, thanks for making me money. We know, honey. When the close, it says Natalie Nunn. We can see. Relax. Just breathe, babe. Just breathe. I don't understand why you need to do all of this. Like, what is it helping? What are you doing? What are you getting from it, Natalie? You're doing too much. Like, to the point where, like, we can't even get what we literally are paying for Zeus Network to watch it. I'm paying, like, what, $6 or $5.99 something? $4.99? I don't even know. We're paying to watch this, and I want answers. I want to know why. I want to know why it's being said that Natalie is saying that she eating Scotty in the air.
Answer the question, okay? Please don't play with me right now.
Her and Scotty joined a damn Mile High Club in Dubai. I want to know if Scotty and Chrisean ever linked up, did a threesome with Blueface. I want to know all the tea, and all I hear for them 2 episodes is, I'm EP, I'm EP, I'm EP, and Chrisean saying, I'm drunk, I'm drunk, I'm drunk. That's literally the whole episode. The only thing of, like, value that sort of came is that Anne explained why she was Bianca, and Brie explained that she is an escort, but she don't like being an escort. But I don't know. That's all that was literally explained in this damn 3-episode reunion. Trina looked upset the whole time. The other one, I forgot her name. She looked upset the whole time. Her, like, she was real cute though. That other host, the skinny one with the slit up to here, and she was looking fine as hell. I'm just saying. But they both look like they didn't want to be there. It's around, like, they're shooting. It's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Sydney was still outside to try to catch Natalie. Like, it was a whole big ordeal for nothing. We got nothing. I feel like they had 6 uninterrupted sentences in 3 episodes. 6. Because it's Chrisean throwing a pillow. It's Rolly eating an apple. It's Natalie yelling, cut the cameras, cut the cameras, cut the cameras. Like, that's all it was. That was the episode. That was it. I don't understand. I feel like Zeus needs to run me my $4.99 back. That's what I feel like personally. Or reshoot it. I need a reunion part 3. Make it virtual so you could go ahead and mute the people on the Zoom call. Because we could not get Chrisean or Natalie to shut up for the life. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was ridiculous. Like, I literally felt like it was babysitting. Yeah, I was babysitting these two. And it was really, like, they should have been escorted off the stage. I felt like they were scared to escort off the stage. But meanwhile, they were like, oh, maybe she need a break. Maybe she need a break. Chrisean, right? And then Blueface came to the corner and went like this. And she got up and went. And they were like, what? Really? Really, Chrisean? Girl, what you mean, what? Really? Oh, her Blueface called her. You just said she needed a break, bro. You just said she needed a break. What is the problem if he called? Good. Let's try to get some of these questions out. But it don't matter because Natalie was there talking in Chrisean's absence. Like, damn, we couldn't get both of them off the stage. And even when Natalie wasn't even on the stage, Chrisean, I think, wasn't on the stage either or whatever. They talking. The camera keep cutting back to Natalie backstage. Like, damn, can we... Who picked the clips that went in? Who picked the editing sequence? Who picked it? Because Natalie's like, is she even still on my stage? Why is she on my stage? No, I don't want this like pack. Like, who picked this editing sequence? Did Natalie pick it? Because I understand it's the Natalie show, right? But it's not called the Natalie show. I'm just saying, baby, if that was your show, you should have renamed it. It is what it is, right? But who picked that? Because I really wanted to hear what Rolly was saying. I really want to hear what Slim and Scotty had to say. And she a little boring now, but that's perfectly fine because, you know, I told you the Cocoa Fruity Pebbles got knocked right out of her into her and nothing was funny no more. She didn't want to do that anymore. And even though she acknowledged she was a professional clout chaser, that was a little weird. That was a little weird, but you know what? And she doing what she gotta do. I don't know what to say. And I feel like I feel like Jayla didn't even get a chance to talk. She spoke twice. It was about like Chrisean both times. Like, what the hell? Sway didn't really get a chance to talk. She tried to talk one time. Chrisean hit her, and then that was pretty much all she said. Slim, she just said that she would do it again, blah, blah, blah. Chrisean, we know she would do it again. Her little firecracker self.
And you would do it too for a check. I was an employee, and I was going to get Employee of the Month, and that's on period.
She didn't really acknowledge anything. She spoke a lot, but said nothing. Bree explained her escort nonsense. Rolly, she spoke a lot, I want to feel like, but most of it was, I don't know, most of it was just like, whatever. And I think I'm done with the cast. Who I'm missing? Like, and Scotty said like, her whole thing is after she got smacked, she went gaga, like she was just going crazy. And that was just it. Like, it was a waste of time. Watch this video instead of watching the reunion, baby, because this video, what, like 30 minutes long? That reunion, like 3 hours. Here, I cut it all for you. That's all you really need to know. If I missed something, tell me in the comments below, but I don't feel like I missed nothing. I feel like I got it all for y'all. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys want me to be covering some episodes of Crazy in Love, because, you know, I gotta make the Zeus subscription pay for itself, you know. But let me know if you want me to cover any of Chrisean and Blueface's new show or Big Rolly's new show. I'm very excited. I hope Slim is not in it. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys will see me, your girl Jodessy, in the next one. Bye, guys.